gridlinjaa, mutta kyllä mäkin sanon helpompi pysyä perässä, mutta ei ainakaan vielä kolmoselle mennessä eikä kolmosen jälkeenkään ole sitä ongelmaa, että oi, liian kovaa etenisi. Upsista.
Mientras tanto, atención ahí al vuelco, espectacular.
En la curva, ahí van doblando todos los protagonistas.
En la horquilla.
Bien, no se puede.
Ay, detenido, uy, Graso.
Ahí quedó.
Graso, ay, Ciani que se lo lleva puesto. Se lo lleva puesto Tortosa.
Ay. Y se pone difícil. Pero mira a Marcelo que va, el que sufre las consecuencias es el piloto de...
Deu uma no Guto Rota, deu uma no Pipi Bartes. E aí já tem o anúncio de drive-thru. E aí o Guto Rota já tá rodando ali com o toque. A Bruna Tomazini.
To the outside, that's never going to work surely. David Yates holds the inside, but I know Flanagan probably trying to position himself for the inside on the right-hander at Luffield, and Graham McDonald spins, somebody else spins as well, and wallop! Straight through the side there, that was Freddie Chiddicks, who's been T-boned by Philip Bianchi.
Two car of Will Redford, and backwards,
Big hit.
Ooh, that is the 73 car of Daniel McDonald. Dave Marshall, maybe even Josh Files, and here we go, Camp has been passed, round the outside from Will Redford, great move.
Oh no!
Oh, Sam Kirkpatrick!
Big hit.
Oh, through the spray, and I feel...
Redford's off! Big hit, that's going to be a big hit. That's going to be a big hit for Redford. Wowzers, it's too wet now.
And here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. This is quite tricky because what's happening is you've got 4 electric motors and trying to manage...
At this point, we shall find that out. But into the big slide, and yes, it has damaged the rear bodywork as well.
We'll see. Heading up, hits the brakes, flips the inside dash.
Gosh.
Just cold tyres straight into the...
Taylor on the inside trying to come all the way around the outside for Sun. Mini Mule is Timo Scheider going through the deep water. He's on the inside. Oh, takes out almost the whole field. Hits Taylor hard in the rear left and then on the inside as well.
8 is under investigation for switch zone, but this is the finish.
Oh, it's rolled.
Oh my goodness me.
Clara Anderson repeats the massive shunt of last year at the line.
Oh my goodness me, that is a big one.
A little bit of understeer. Now let's listen here through 3 and 4. Oh my God, right at turn in.
Well, my first thought was there any chance that it's just the rear wing and it is something can be fixed?
In the red and white car and below, Malukas on his own, loses the back end.
Just got the left sides, James, over that white line. They call it the hinge point.
Grosjean hit his teammate and Malukas and was able
to... with Lundgaard.
Still there. Going outside still.
Oh, he did the same thing, it looks like.
Left front, exactly the same. Right over that hinge point, crossed the white line.
happened. Loses it by himself.
So late in the corner, T-Bell. That's a bizarre one.
Very strange. That was just power down, and unfortunately, when he locked the brake pedals down, he was on a...
This is what happened. This is our first look at it. Wow.
Did Rossi run out of gas?
Oh
my gosh.
Air time.
Wow.
For Stingray Rob, yeah, something clearly wrong with the 7 of Alex Rossi. Slow off a 2.
Then these are just cars that were reacting because Rossi would have been spinning across the track. And then Carpenter, here's another angle.
I mean, yeah, Edge is losing it on his own. Same with Kyle Kirkwood, just getting on the brakes. When you see an IndyCar in the air upright like that, you tend to react in ways that might not be...
Yeah, right, bud. Whoa, big right, back it down.
That had ever been run here in a next car, and we got a spin. Miles Rowe, Salvador Diablo, is it?
No, that's Rowe and Kyle Collette.
Sorry.
Yeah, another green and black car, just like it.
A little bit of a defensive line from Kyle, and yeah, just lost it. Miles with absolutely nowhere to go. Big damage to both of those race cars. How's this yellow? Looks like maybe, it's hard to see from that angle, there's a chance that Jack got down on board. Well, just lost it. Oh, look at the blister.
Dobzhansky coming together with Filippo Fiorentino, and the pole loses the front wing, parks it in the gravel, and Fiorentino has parked it on the outside. Anurag and Maxim Ram. This is the reason why into Corantayo. Aldrene from Saudi as well, making his debut in the... He gets the slipstream. This is Safinkov on the inside of Dobzhansky, who gets airborne in spectacular fashion. Between the race leaders, this just a few moments ago out of San Donato. Slight contact between Francot and Rodella.
Oh, there's contact. That's Maschio. And that's suspension damage, and he's gone straight off at San Donato, and that's him out of the race. I'll be interested to see that again, actually.
Rise, and as the lights not go out, the road lights were still on, and I'm afraid that has caught out several drivers, including a pole sitter, Rumbo Pilling, who was being collected by...
Exit of it, but he's got Alex Bird queuing up behind him, and then Bianca Bustamante thereafter. And this is the fight for 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th. Was off the road and rejoining, and contact at the top of the hill, and I'm afraid that was as Rowan Campbell-Pilling rejoined the circuit. He had got a raft of cars, and that has caused a multiple car incident.
Close. And they're going, I can't believe it, going through into Slaughterback. A big incident and a big roll. Big roll. Oh, that is certainly...
Win this, and yes, I've been quick in the wet, but I can be quick on the
The gravel should be able to return, but that's Ella Lloyd. So she started 5th on the grid, the 18-year-old, and has had a problem in there. By the look of things, we've got some contact further back, and it's going to be...
Did she get a little bit of help there? Oh my goodness, the wheel was off already. The wheel was off before she tried to turn in.
Okay, now what happens here? So there is Thomas Floor getting alongside the 87 car of Takeshi Kimura.
By the way, that is the sole Lexus in the race this afternoon after the elimination for the weekend of the number 78 car. He's gone, what's happening here?
I think he will know now. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, well, look in the rear view mirror.
Quite the clunk.
You and I will know that. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that was quite the clunk. And quick recovery from him.
Baik oleh riders terbaiknya dari Padang. Oh! One by oleh tikungan ke-16 dari Pertamina Mandalika International Circuit. Oh! Dua riders terjatuh. Nampaknya Fadil Agasan.
Yeah, just into the last corner. Just losing the front end. It's textbook crash there. Same thing you did last year in the race. Just getting in there and just losing the front end. You know, and it slowed down into turn 2 as we see a rider there making that mistake there. Man, that's a fast crash through there on a big 1000. Looks like he just ran out a little wide and was still leaned over. You know, when you run off get out in the rumble strips like that in the green, you got to kind of pick the bike up a little bit. But man, that was the tumble for Nolan and the bike. The crew's gonna have a little...
Come over, you crest the hill here at Coppice, and she's just offline, and as you can see, just goes into the gravel, and then a small crash there, nothing major, but it's just a case of now losing that time.
Rider Bashevsky's gone down as well. That's Nicky Tooney going through, and he clips Kaito Toba. Unintentional, but definitely the fin caused that, and surely that's going to be a penalty. Yes, he has. Boom.
Ouch. Yes, Kawakasula will be getting a penalty for that.
Nini, and there's Toba. What happens?
Oh dear, Giannini tried, didn't he, to get underneath, and he just opened the throttle to block pass. Yeah, just on the front brake. He turned in early. And as he turned in early, it looked like he was kind of monitoring the entry speed because it wasn't quite right, and the front just washed away from him. You could see that he was wide at Melbourne Loop as well. A replay on the brakes, classic, just on these bumps where he saw, oh no, a bit earlier. That was a bit of a misjudgment on the entry speed there for Alex, still on the brake.
This is what happened to Xavi Vierge on the Honda on the left-hand side of the screen. Oh, there he goes.
Classic, Goddard's 2.
Second crash the weekend there for Lowe's, and it's unfortunate for him. Yesterday we saw him have a bit of a clash with Remy Gardner down into turn 4, dropped all the way down the field. At the end of the race, his pace was actually pretty good. It was...
Passarini, olha o Agostinho por dentro, o argentino ficou. Forçou demais, aí o momento da queda do Giovannis. Chegaram a se tocar os dois ali, foram os dois para fora, mas graças a Deus tudo bom, tudo bem com eles, os dois já estavam de pé.
We've had this at the top of Mount Martin. It was in there. Okay, this is the one part of the racetrack they wasn't able to work on, and the water doesn't run off here.